wonderful day it is.
What a wonderful day it is, because welcome, everybody, to season 2
of the I Don't Like That podcast.
With our furry, fuzzy, Oscar-winning Taya Valkyrie.
Hello, everyone. And with our glamorous brooch and slutty little choker wearing Bobby Blueberry.
That's right. I'm ready for season 2 of Heated Rivalry.
Yeah.
But I don't know that Canadian, so don't cast me, but I'll still do it.
Yeah. For free. Anyways, welcome to season 2, everybody.
Wow, this is so cool. I have something for us for season 2.
Oh, open it up.
Some champagne.
Some
have to.
Prosecco.
Some Prosecco, because we love Italian.
Because Bobby thinks he's Italian. Yes. Well, of course we had to have some... We had to have some bubbly.
We had that bubbly. We just couldn't have a simple cocktail. Rum summer wouldn't do.
No, of course not. We had to have bubbles.
This is also our St. Patrick's Day, I guess, episode. It's also our Oscar episode.
And I'm wearing green and I'm not even Irish.
No, and I'm not wearing green and I'm very Irish.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. My maiden name is Murphy.
Your maiden name is Blueberry.
And my married name is
Apple. You are a fruit salad.
Hold the salad.
Hey!
Yay,
Here we go.
Congratulations
Oh God,
to us.
congratulations. Oh.
Okay.
That was so underwhelming.
That's how you open champagne.
Well, because
Prosecco properly.
We did not want to...
It's supposed to be a whisper.
Cause a scene.
We didn't. Even though that's all we do is cause
Because
scenes.
you know who is here to cause a scene, though?
Oh, you guys, season 2, we promise
a special guest.
More celebrities, more chaos, and we're going to be a whole lot meaner.
So much more mean because
our first guest.
Our first guest today is Kick!
Punch's
adopted mom! Hello, Kick. Welcome to the pod. What was that? You also watched the Oscars last night, and what did you think?
Thoughts?
Oh, you're going to keep them for the fashion part of the show?
Oh, yeah, let's just say Kick is jet lagged, full disclosure.
Full disclosure, because she's coming from Japan. Of course, and in Japan, it's a whole day ahead.
Wait, who's watching Punch?
The caretakers.
Okay, the caretakers.
And because she loves fashion, she did bring us a little gift, she said.
She brought it. Well, cheers.
Oh, cheers.
To season 2.
Season 2. We can't, PETA. We can't give you champagne. Sorry. Cause what? PETA.
PETA Malaki.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what is this you have for us?
Oh!
Is this a gift?
You brought us. And you know what we love here at the I Don't Like That podcast? Gifts.
So send them.
Ready?
Yes, what is it?
Set, let me.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Official Punch and Kick merch!
You did not have to.
No, you did not.
You did not.
But you should have.
Wait, if you're listening, Kick has given us these shirts that have Punch and the IKEA monkey.
Yes.
Kick, his mom.
Yeah.
So we have these. We will be wearing these very soon in the pod.
We'll be wearing them next week.
Yes, we will.
Because
every day.
And everyone, if you ever want to send us merch, let us know in the comments and we will send you the PO box.
And we'll wear it in the pod.
Thank you, Kick.
Thank you, Kick.
Thank you for making the trip and thank you for bringing us gifts.
Well.
In celebration of season 2.
Season 2. And do podcasts have
And why
seasons?
do I all of a sudden have an accent?
I don't
Nobody knows.
Do podcasts have seasons? We
don't
don't know.
know.
But for the sake of doing whatever we want to do.
Because we're adults and we can...
They do.
We do whatever we want. It is season 2, episode 1.
Season 2, episode 1, you guys.
And we have a lot to say.
We have a lot to talk about. We'll talk about pop culture and then we'll do the Oscars.
The Oscars, because we watch.
We have thoughts and we have opinions, and not all of them are nice.
No, some of them are very mean.
We're fucking mean this year.
We're mean.
That's right. I don't like that.
So let's start off with what we did this week. Obviously, some things happened.
Well, for me, you
hip.
Somebody got some hips.
Yeah, guys, I got my hip treatment. We are now on the road to recovery. Thank God we're shooting today on Monday because all weekend the girl was a little bit whoop whoop.
Oh my gosh.
She was loop-de-looping.
She was loop-de-looping the night after you got home from the intense surgery. It wasn't.
No.
She ordered like 13 bags of candy because she was.
Yeah,
still
we were
hot
watching Twilight Jeremy came over and was so Jeremy and John took really good care of me, and then you and Envy kind of came in as well. Envy brought me a whole large pizza. Thank you, Scarlet Envy. But me and Jeremy decided to watch Twilight because we were like, let's watch something easy, and also sometimes watching those old movies back is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, totally.
And like I saw one person on the show eat one Twizzler, and I said, I really want candy. And about 20 minutes later, like 13 bags of sour candy arrived on the front steps, and Jeremy's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
And Jeremy got a bowl and did the trauma bowl trend.
He did the trauma bowl trend, but he did it in a Sanderson's sister's voice.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have the video. I might share, I might not.
Yeah,
it might be for the vault.
Yeah, it might be for the vault.
For the vault. But yeah, we watched movies, we caught up on all sorts of things.
You know what we caught up on?
But online shopping, apparently.
Well, also, you watched The Comeback.
I know.
You finished the
comeback.
Because The Comeback comes back this next Sunday.
And we will be talking about that in depth every single
Yes, we will be doing a weekly comeback.
And here, I will say this, because I did mention that we were going to do House of Villains. I might have had a change of heart.
Yeah.
Because I watched a couple of the episodes, and I'm really having a hard time getting into it. And
Yeah.
I will admit it, if I don't like something, I just don't like it.
You don't like that?
I don't like that.
She doesn't like it. The show sucks.
I feel like it's very just like, once you've seen season 1 to season 2, like, wait, it's kind of a repeat of the same thing. And yeah, I think we need to pick another thing, and what we picked? The Comeback.
The Comeback, which, okay, also your thoughts on The Comeback?
Oh, I love it.
It was so good.
It's so good. Lisa Kudrow is so good. If you have not watched it, there's 2 seasons. Explain again how the show...
Yeah, so long story short, The Comeback premiered in 2004 on HBO, and is about an actress making a comeback, a neurotic actress.
Yes.
And really, like, very controlling, and when you're doing reality, like, you can't control things. So you're just seeing this woman who wants to control everything and how things are out of her control.
Yeah.
So you're just watching, like, a ticking time bomb.
Yeah.
This was before Housewives. This is before
like
Traders. This is before any of these reality shows.
Yeah, before reality shows were like a thing.
This was like almost a blueprint ahead of its time.
Yes.
And then the show came back 9 years later. Same cast. Lisa Kudrow leading the thing again. Michael Patrick King, writer of Sex and the City, created the show. So he also came back. And then did season 2, which was like, a lot of people say is one of the best seasons of television. Really
so
incredible.
Fun.
And now, that was 2013.
And now they're coming back with season 3.
And now they're doing
years
season
later.
3. And it's also, I love art where it's like, let it be and they'll come back. They're not rushed to come back. And so The Comeback is coming back. And season 2 is like, the ending is just, you, me, and Jeremy watched it together, and all 3 of us, it's just like hard not to like tear up because of how good it is.
We don't want any spoilers, but please go watch it because we are 100% going to be talking about this show because Bobby turned me onto the show. It is a cult classic. RuPaul is a massive fan of the show. That's where she got the hello.
Literally hello that RuPaul says in every single episode of Drag Race is from Valerie Cherish on The Comeback because she goes hello.
There you go.
So a little lore for you.
Yeah, so we're going to be watching that.
And that's also why we say, Jane, you can't use
It's from
this.
that.
It's from The Comeback.
Yes. So we're very excited about that. So yeah, we watched that while I was in my, sort of drug-induced stupor thing on payments. It was fun. I don't remember very much. I was watching The Beauty.
Oh, I saw the last 10 minutes of The Beauty, which
and
is
I'm
not
so
a great
glad
way to
that
watch.
Jeremy was watching it with me because he'd already seen it. And it was almost like every 20 minutes I literally had to be like,
What's that?
What's happening?
What's that?
That's happening.
What's that?
I feel so much better today, though. But yeah, I did a little bit of online shopping.
We're walking around today.
I was walking around Sans crutches.
The dogs don't like the crutches.
Yeah, the dogs were not happy with the crutches. So we're walking around Sans crutches. I clearly ordered like $1,000 worth of clothes from Naked Wardrobe. Not sure why. Cool. Also, I apparently bought like 4 different sets of trivia cards.
Love them. We'll be doing some of those in the pod.
Yeah, because...
Season 2, baby.
Season 2.
Season 2,
Because apparently,
baby.
I want to do trivia.
Well, remember that time?
No idea why.
You
but
bought
anyways.
trivia once and we just went through every single
Yeah,
card.
so maybe that's where it came from, and I was probably just like, woo!
Remember that question?
Don't, like, when someone is on pain meds,
Yeah.
take their phone away. Take their phone away.
Disable their Amazon.
Disable their Amazon.
Because remember that question? There was a question there like, the frontal part of the brain, the blah, blah, and I go, limbic. And you both go, what the fuck? Why would you know that?
There's really random things that you can learn.
Yeah. There's
I
really
think it's
things.
educational.
It is educational and tests your brain and your friendships.
Your brain and your friendship at the same time. Yeah, and then I rewatched The Devil Wears Prada with Envy.
Oh, good
because Devil Wears Prada 2 comes out.
May 1st.
And what are we gonna get?
The popcorn bags.
The popcorn bucket bag.
We're getting them.
We're getting them.
We're getting them.
Remember when we went to Wicked?
We were the first. The person was like, "You're the first ones to buy."
I
David
said,
was the first one to have the merch.
We need the merch.
And I was like,
And the
"Where's
merch
David?"
for this is
and
so
David
cute.
comes with 2
Bags.
huge bags of merch. Zero regrets.
Zero regrets. But yeah, so today we are going to be covering the Oscars. I also just want to give a shout out to all my friends that competed in AEW Revolution that happened also yesterday at the Crypto Arena. Fabulous new women's tag team champions and just a crazy show from beginning to end. I'm always really sad when I cannot be part of the LA show, but there's always next year.
We watched the Battle Royale. Is that what it's called? With the men?
I just love when you like have no idea what you're talking about. Yes, we watched. We went back and watched
Was it
Zero
right?
Hour because John was in Zero Hour,
Uh-huh.
and yes, he was in the Battle Royal.
You guys, this is Sports Corner.
Swear.
The Battle Royale, which is just like, I don't know, 20 guys throwing each other around. Like, it looks honestly like fun. Like this is what me and my friends would do in childhood. And
Yeah.
John's like, it is a lot like, you know, just keeps you young in this way. Like, it's just fun. And you guys like improv everything. It's so impressive. It's so cool.
Yeah, and shout out to Willow Nightingale who had to wrestle twice on the show, on the 0 Hour and then on the main show. And the Babes of Wrath were beat for the tag team championships.
You were there, don't you remember?
By
Or
Bane
were you
and
so
Cross.
hopped up on pain meds you don't remember?
I mean, I wish I was there. I get so sad when I can't do an LA show.
Oh, I know. That sucks. Because those
But,
are the best ones. The least for
A
travel.
wonderful showing from everyone beginning to end. Tony Khan. Should I?
Yes,
Well
yes.
done, well done.
Oh, yes.
Uh,
shit.
And yes, and then we watched the Oscars, and that is what we're going to talk about. But
Let's talk about some pop culture.
first, let's talk about some pop culture. And I know that you know nothing about this,
Yep. Probably.
and I can't wait to get your reactions.
Let's hear it.
This is the social media madness of the week. Because when I saw this, I thought it was just like a funny clip that someone made. And then I realized that it was like literally taking over TikTok and Instagram, and I deep dove.
All right, what is this?
Okay. Have you heard of the man who claimed he was kidnapped by dolphins?
No. No.
Dolphins.
What are you? No, I have no idea.
Dolphins.
No.
Because of so this apparently happened in Florida, because of course everything.
Everything happened. in
Florida man. It's giving Florida man. A man from Lee County, Florida, says he was abducted by a pod of dolphins
Mm-hmm.
and taken under the sea to help them build their new city.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, according to
What?
him,
I'm sorry. Go on.
and like this, there is multiple news sites and things covering it. So according to him, the leader of the dolphins, who has a name by the
The
way,
leader of the Dolphins.
guess what his name is?
Go on.
Gerald. Gerald?
Gerald.
You would think that a leader of a dolphin, like, I don't know, colony would have some sort of Triton-y name, right?
I just feel like I'd follow a Gerald. Like that's. It feels like.
I
there's
would
something
not
about
follow
it.
a Gerald into a car, into a back alley, and certainly not into the sea.
Gerald, go on. What has Gerald got to say?
And the big question, of course, from the, police and people that found him was like, how, sir, Florida man, do you breathe underwater? And he said, well, it was no problem because Gerald, the leader, created oxygen bubbles around his head so he could breathe.
Yeah, okay,
Just get the visual.
that,
Okay, so he's basically like
that's science.
the girl in the bubble.
Yeah, no, that makes
But
sense.
underwater.
I'm following.
But then he's also constructing. So the question also is, why did the dolphins choose him, you may ask?
Yeah, go on.
Because apparently this man has a degree in like engineering and stuff, and they said that they needed help with the construction, and he was good at that.
This makes sense because dolphins are smart.
And
Are
dolphins,
they like the second smartest to humans?
they're like
Arguably.
smart.
Yeah.
They're smart.
And they rape people, I guess.
So he also-
Have you seen those videos?
Yes. That's a whole
Episode.
other episode. So apparently, allegedly, he was held underwater for 3 days before being released.
Yeah.
And like when you see the pictures of him, like I'm not sure if they're mugshots or just like pictures of him, and he's like sunburnt, his skin is dry, and I'm like, if you're underwater, are you still getting sunburnt to the depths of the ocean where the dolphins are to make the city? Like, is it like Atlantis? I have a lot of questions.
Is there an underwater sun? I have questions. That's all.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, isn't it an Avatar when they like built the Avatar underwater thing?
No, I did not watch anything beyond Avatar 1. And I cannot wait to not see Avatar 4 and 5.
Because what is it not like? Avatar. So anyways, I have a lot of questions about this.
Sure.
Because like Dolphin City, if it was like in a...
I want one of the dolphins to come on the pod. We'll keep you wet.
I want
Because
Gerald.
we're doing animals.
Gerald.
A lot of animals. Gerald.
We have to have
Gerald
the king of the dolphin.
Come on the pod.
Come on the pod. So anyways, he looked sunburned. He was severely dehydrated. They actually gave him drug and alcohol.
The dolphins?
No. To the Florida man. They gave him tests.
Yeah, well, I think they give everybody...
No drugs or alcohol in his system.
I think they give everybody in Florida drugs and alcohol. Go on. They found none?
None! But what they did find was ocean water in his lungs.
Oh!
Which could prove that he had been held underwater at great depths. I have so many questions.
Sure.
Maybe we need like a dolphin pod specialist to come on the pod. Pod on the pod.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's only natural that Gerald comes on the pod.
Gerald, we need
Wow, we are on a new level of stupid today.
Yep.
So now, and I have heard this. Some people online were claiming, and I saw multiple people talking about this, that it is apparently illegal to talk to dolphins, and that's how they were wording it. And I go, talk to dolphins.
Yeah.
Like,
I can't do my voice.
Is that what they? It's like a clicking.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh my god, do it again. Oh my.
Why do I do? I don't know. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So this is what I have to say to you, Gerald.
I'm
New talent unlocked.
new talent.
Season 2, baby.
New talents. Dolphin chat with Bobby Blueberry. Oh god, I'm gonna cry. Okay, so people are saying that it's illegal to talk to dolphins, for which I say, like, are we going in the ocean and talking to dolphins? Clearly Bobby Blueberry's been talking to dolphins. But I guess that's not actually true. It's actually just illegal to interact with wild dolphins, which I didn't know, because you know when you go on all these like vacations.
Do you have a choice? Like, I don't like.
Well,
first of all, I just have to say it's actually me, Gerald.
I'm crying.
Shit.
So here's you know when you go on like vacation somewhere, right? You go to Hawaii and they're like, we're gonna go snorkeling, or we're gonna go swim with the manta rays or the sea turtles or the dolphins. Like, I've seen that like advertised to swim with wild dolphins. Like, why are they advertising to swim with wild dolphins if interacting with wild dolphins is illegal?
I don't know.
Because you're supposed to stay at least 150 feet away, and the violation of this rule can get a fine. Can lead to a fine of up to $100,000.
Holy shit.
So don't go on the...
Well, no wonder. Of course it's $100,000. The dolphins need the money to build the underground city.
You're not wrong.
I mean,
real estate's expensive. In this economy, I guess
sense.
the economy is affected underwater as well.
Yes, it is.
I wonder how Ariel feels about all this.
Oh,
Good
she's
question.
leading the
So
family.
as of right now, no charges have been filed against alleged dolphin man.
Mm-hmm.
But don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
This line's for you.
Mm-hmm.
We will have our fins on the ground and report back.
Fins are flippers on
Report
the boat.
with any and all updates. That is all for Dolphin Corner.
You guys, the animal kingdom is complete for this
What do you
episode.
think? Oh, you are going to stay on land.
Got it. Trees.
Trees.
Yeah, got it. You go up, they go down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyways, that is...
Mm-hmm.
That is Dolphin Corner.
Speaking of boots on the ground, speaking of vacations, I'm going to Napa in a couple days.
Tell us about that.
Well, it's my
Are
husband's,
there dolphins?
my husband's birthday. I don't think
There are grapes.
There are grapes. The grapes are rash. We're going to Carmel for a night. Have you been
cute.
to Carmel?
I have not. I've never been to Napa.
You haven't?
No. I'm a bad California girl.
I've been to Napa, I don't know how many years ago. It's been a long time, but we're staying at the Four Seasons, which is on a vineyard. And you literally, like, if you're on the first floor, you open your doors and you can, like, walk into the vineyard.
You hold out your hand and someone fills it with a glass of wine.
That's absolutely. It's if you're on the second floor.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that, but we're going to stay in Carmel, which also, Carmel is so cute. Carmel is like a little, I think like Italians like took it over, and it's like lots of Italian restaurants. But it's
so you mean it's with your people?
It's very Beauty and the Beast-esque town.
Oh, cute.
Like walk around, quiet town, little village.
I think I've heard of that. Is that the one that's very European?
It's very European.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the one where it's very Dutch too? Or is that a different one?
No, I think that's a different one. It's a different one. I know what you're talking
California
about.
loves Europe.
Yeah, of course. We love it. This is the closest thing to Europe that we have. Like, where we have mountains and we have vineyards and we have agriculture and
No, Gerald the Dolphin.
Yeah, Gerald the Dolphin's in Florida.
Yeah, he doesn't come up these parts.
Yeah, no, there's only one Florida.
Well, that's fun. I'm excited.
I'm excited. I'm very excited about that. We need a vacation together.
Good, cute,
Yeah.
Romance, wine.
Romance, wine.
Real champagne.
Pasta and real. Well, actually, I'm not a fan of California. I don't like California wine.
Really?
Oh my God, no. I European wine all the way.
Well, I mean, it has less of those things in it.
Sulfites.
Sulfites. Those things.
Those things.
She's classy.
It also just tastes better. I like earthier.
And you also don't get a hangover from European wine.
Oh my God, California wine is just so fruity and so sugary and it's too much. And European wine tastes better with food and my tongue.
And black truffles.
Truffles. Oh, I love truffles.
I had black truffle the other day.
You did?
Yes.
Where?
I went to
Mid-Surge?
No, what's that called? Chiconi's.
Oh, you went to Chiconi's. Yeah.
And they had a special, and I thought of you. I can't believe I didn't tell you.
Oh my God, I love
What is the pasta that you really love that's in the wheel of cheese normally?
Cacio de pepe.
I had cacio de pepe.
Ah, yum.
With black truffle shavings.
Yum.
And what did I have as my appetizer?
What?
I had the no, I can't remember what
salad, caprese.
No.
Calamari.
No.
I'm just gonna start naming things.
The raw meat.
Oh, tartare.
I had tartare.
Beef tartare.
I had beef tartare.
Yum.
With a quail's egg.
With quail's egg, and you know what? Truffles go great on beef
And guess
tartare
what's on
as well.
it? Black truffle.
Black truffle.
Yep.
Fuck. See, big truffle. Send us some black truffles.
Yeah.
Send us some white truffles.
Send us all the truffle.
Yeah, we'll eat it.
We love all truffle.
I love white truffles from Alba.
Oh. Well,
excuse me.
Shall we continue?
I went somewhere else. Yes.
All right. Here is something that actually is gonna make me get mad.
What?
Because I really don't like this.
Is it people at the bank? Because what are you doing at the bank? What are you doing? I go in and I go out. Why are you? I was at the bank the other day, and this guy was there for so long. He brought a chair up to the teller to sit down sometimes.
Did he have a bad hip?
I don't think so. I think he was there for so long he brought a chair.
Was it from Big Chair?
From Big Chair. Big Chair sponsored that guy's trip to the bank. What are you doing at the bank? Move. God blessed be the fruit.
Ugh.
Go on. What do you hate?
All right, so, and you're going to hate this, and I told you to watch this documentary, and I told you what it was about, and you said absolutely fucking not because you knew that I was going to go on an absolute rampage about this.
Cool.
So, this is a documentary that just came out on Netflix, everybody. It's called Louis Theroux's Inside the Manosphere.
Oh, I hate this already.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
the
first,
Manosphere.
Do you know who Louis Theroux is?
The Muffin Man. Do I know the Muffin Man? Louis Theroux. No,
he lives on Thoreau Lane.
Oh, God. Throw him out the window.
No, okay, no, we like him. Okay.
Oh, we like this guy?
Yes, don't spell. Louis Theroux is a critically acclaimed documentary filmmaker.
Mm-hmm.
He actually has so much work when I started looking. I had never heard of him, but then obviously I went on a deep dive because I read some articles about him. He basically interviews and documents.
Do you want to do that one over again?
Yeah, does documentaries about extremely uncomfortable and controversial communities and letting people almost like expose themselves. He's very calm in his interviewing style, and he lets the person talk, and they literally word vomit.
I love when people are like, you made me look bad. It's like, no,
I
just
baby.
Turned on a camera and you talked.
And it was a lot of that.
Manosphere. So the Manosphere is all this toxic
Yeah,
shit.
So you may ask, what is the Manosphere?
What is the Manosphere?
It's basically a network of online communities and influencers. Influencer culture has a lot to do with this, focused on masculinity and men's issues.
Men's issues.
In theory, it sounds like self-improvement, and they kind of like mask it with self-improvement and dating advice. But in reality, it's often a space full of anti-feminist and misogynistic ideology. A lot of these influencers.
Should I go infiltrate this? Like, go.
I don't know if you could. I believe in you, but
I just go and go. I could be like, hey, I'm the gay guy who hates. I hate women. And you know what, you guys? I've never touched a woman, so I'm more man than you. That's how those people think too. Like, They think having sex with a woman is gay. Like, I've seen things online about that Sneeko guy and
Hold on.
the Aiden Ross. These guys are like literally so straight that it's gay. We talked about this before.
Yes.
Yeah, go on.
So these influencers push the idea that
I'm
like
fucking mad.
I don't like that. So they push this kind of ideology and idea that women exist primarily to serve men, have children, and stay obedient. Some even argue that women shouldn't vote and should not pursue careers.
First of all, motherhood is the hardest job.
Yes.
If I had legs, I'd kick you. Never having children.
Okay, so one guy in this documentary literally says that women that are born attractive because that's all they need to survive. Mm-hmm. Use their looks to get a man, then serve him and sleep with him when he wants.
Okay, well, this makes sense to me.
Does he not realize that the hot girl, is just using his stupid ass?
Yeah, no,
Dumb
I understand
fuck.
that being just so beautiful, you don't have to do anything.
Anyways, so there are certain people.
But these are like the ball-hitting guys.
These are literally the ball-hitting guys.
When we say ball-hitting guys, they go to the woods.
Go back and watch this episode.
Yeah, and then we talk about ball-hitting guys. These are the guys who go to the woods and smack each other in the balls and be like, "This is men."
And they're like trying to connect with their like cavemanness or something.
Touching vaginas
Roar.
is gay, but hitting a man in the balls, punching the monkey, punch
Dicks.
the monkey in the dick, punch a man in the dick is straight. Somebody fucking help.
So you'll just be more enraged as this goes on. So he interviews several figures in this doc that are part of this kind of ideology and way of thinking, that they also call themselves the red pill world, like very matrixy.
Which is so bizarre because, you know, the Matrix is like an allegory for trans. I mean, literally, the Wachowski sisters are trans, and this is a whole allegory, and they chose this thing. And, you know, the Wachowski, I think Lana Wachowski's like, you know, when they say red pill, she just tweets, "Fuck you." And she has a point.
Yeah.
I mean, that these people chose the Matrix allegory, which is literally... it's like a storyline about transness, and they're using it,
and they also like reference the Matrix as a whole all the time, saying that we're in the Matrix, and they have to like try and stay away from the man and like and I'm like, actually the way that they speak about this and like avoiding taxes and avoiding governments and I go, you are literally criminals.
You know, it's
and you're talking about it.
It's also like Fight Club.
You're a terrible criminal.
It's like Fight Club.
What the fuck?
The Fight Club. You've seen Fight Club, right?
These people are not smart.
Tyler Durden, Brad Pitt's character. It was like, this was calling out toxic masculinity before it became a thing. That movie was about toxic masculinity, and it called it. But these guys watched that movie and are like,
"Roar!"
They're like, "This is who I aspire to be," and like. It's like the
They're
Joker.
Like, no,
American
no.
Psycho is another example. People are like, it's the best movie. I'm like, this movie is making fun of you.
You dumb fuck.
And here you are going, best movie, put a poster on my wall. Don't have movie posters on your walls. Jesus fuck. I don't like that. Help.
So Louis Theroux interviews a couple of these people. Okay, so I'm gonna go through it. One of them is named Harrison Sullivan, who goes online by the name HS Tiki Taki. Can't make this up, guys. A 24-year-old. Okay,
Hold on, Lord, get me through this segment because I might explode.
Yeah, so a 24-year-old British influencer known for his aggressive fitness and lifestyle content. Like, he's like, yeah, like, Tiki Taki.
Go on.
I go to work out in the morning really early, you know, and like, this is Sarah, she's my dishwasher, ha ha ha. And meanwhile, it's like an OnlyFans model wearing like a thong. Horrible.
Does she call him Tiki Taki, your dishes are done?
Ironically, he literally runs an agency managing OnlyFans creators. Like that's the thing. They all monetize their hate speech. I don't know what else to call it. Their hate speech. Yeah. So he's monetizing his hate speech. He actually runs an agency managing OnlyFans creators. Like these women and men that he is helping, his company helps manage, are making money for him. But then he went on to say that he would disown his daughter if she joined OnlyFans. And the same would go if his child was gay.
Tiki Taki, let's calm down.
Tiki-Taki, get a new name.
Tiki-Taki. No,
And
keep the name. It's
there's a part in
perfect.
the documentary where his mom is there, and they have kind of like a scene that like he was on live and kind of forgot that he was on live, and they show a clip of it, and his mom kind of gives him shit about like the floor being dirty, and she's like, whatever she says, and he's like, Mom,
Of
like a little bitch.
Tiki-Taki, clean your room.
Go back and clean your room, Tiki-Taki.
Tiki-Taki, your room's a mess.
Well, to me, he's Harrison.
Tiki-Taki, wash behind your ears.
Awful.
Who's
All
next?
right,
Who's next?
moving on. Sneeko.
Oh. Sneeko!
Didn't you mention Sneeko?
I did.
You're so enraged with
I
this. that
spilled
you're
on myself. I'm so mad. Sneeko sucks.
Sneeko,
Aaron
real
Ross
name,
sucks.
Nicholas Ken de Belinthasi.
He's gay as fuck.
A controversial American streamer who promotes red pill ideology. And he's been banned from multiple platforms. Also, to be banned from multiple platforms and also that being like your job, quote unquote. I say this lightly. What the fuck are you doing?
Also, like him hanging out with Andrew Tate.
Oh yeah, I get into them.
They get on a bus
Okay.
together like no women allowed.
They're touching dicks.
Baby, touching dicks.
They're doing weird shit. I'll get to those two because those two are a whole other problem.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did you need? Oh, she needs a drink. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, she is
That's right. She's enraged. You
tired.
raised your son right.
You raised him right.
That's right.
Next up, Myron Gaines. This guy, he co-hosts the Fresh and Fit podcast, which frequently hosts debates about gender roles and dating. This guy literally brings women, and I saw a clip of this, to his podcast,
Uh-huh.
sits them around a table. I don't know why these women are doing this. I'm going to be completely
Oh,
honest.
wait, what's his
For
name?
the clout, I think. Myron Gaines.
Yeah. I've seen these things. Why do these women go on?
I don't know, and I think they think maybe that they're going to get more attention, more clicks, more subscribers to their platforms, whatever it is.
And all I do is talk down to the women.
And they talk down to them and they ask them super awful questions. They basically say
Rate their looks.
rate their looks, ask them how many partners they've had, really intrusive, horrible. They treat these women so badly and these women just sit there. It is so unbelievable that these people are allowed to spread so much hate and disrespect on the internet and that so many small brain fucking loser idiots are listening to it.
Tiny limp dick motherfucking losers. Put that on the social media.
Micro penis.
Micro penis ass
Having
bullshit. Raised
jerks.
wrong asshole loser fuck rags. Fuck you, J.K. Rowling. Just side note.
Up next. Up next.
Yeah. Wait, have you seen that clip of Jinx Monsoon talking to Ziwa?
No.
About J.K. Rowling?
No.
Have you not seen it? You know how Ziwa never breaks?
Yes.
And it's Jinx Monsoon is
Well,
talking...
Jinx is Jinx.
Jinx is going, J.K. Rowling, because, yeah, it brings up, do you think J.K. Rowling would be a good Roxy Hart? And then Jinx goes, J.K. Rowling, who is he?
Oh,
And
I have.
it's a woman, and the Jinx just gets this monologue of going, well, you see, female authors often change their names to sound male. It sounds like she didn't like the gender she was identified with, so
I have
she
seen
changed, and Ziwa just goes, work, bitch.
If you can't tell, we don't like J.K.
J.K.
Rowling's
Rowling.
here at the I Don't Like That podcast.
Or Manosphere losers.
Ugh. And the other next up, we
Okay.
have Justin Waller, an entrepreneur who promotes something called the one-way monogamy. I'd never heard of this. Do you know what one-way monogamy is?
One-way monogamy means there you have
Where
to be
the
monogamous
woman
and you
is
don't.
faithful,
Yeah.
and the man can sleep around with whoever he wants.
I'm sorry. I don't think my eyes will ever uncross.
And like, they were interviewing some of the women in these guys' lives, like their partners.
Mm-hmm.
What really bothered me I mean, there's so many things that bother me about this,
Mm-hmm.
but just seeing how, like, first of all, insecure you could tell the women were. Looking down at the ground, not making eye contact with anybody, not the camera, not the person, when they were speaking or answering the question, which to me is like a clear sign of just something is definitely wrong. And like this one-way monogamy thing was just like, they're asking the partner about it, and she's like, that's not a thing, and he's like, oh yes it is. Like, it's almost like they're putting on a show. What they're saying on their platforms with the hate speech and the negative and the misinformation that they're spewing on their platforms
It was a show.
isn't even really what they're doing. It's a show.
I'm leaving. Well, I'm done.
And with that said,
keep talking.
we'll be right back.
I'm leaving the set. I'm pissed off. Okay, I'm back. I'm just, you know what? Okay, sorry.
It's bad.
I had to take a break.
This is why here at the I Don't Like That podcast, we like to talk about these hard-hitting things.
This is the first time one of us has walked off set.
But also bring a little bit of a light to it because it is dark out there. And also just like to be aware of it and to like, you know, there are some really horrible people out there.
My producer
Last
talked me off the ledge.
Kick followed you.
Kick brought me back.
Kick brought you
God
back.
damn it.
She said,
I should have gone like this.
She said, hold your hand.
I'm leaving. Just to take a nap with the monkey.
Sit down. Jesus.
Okay, sorry.
Then we have Ed
First time
Matthews.
we've had someone walk off set.
Then last one was Ed Matthews, another influencer pushing his hypermasculinity and fitness culture. The other thing is like covering fitness, using fitness, which is such a like
gay
positive thing in people's lives with not only health but also like mental health and like not physical health but also mental health. And a lot of people enjoy it, and it creates this really positive. It can create a really positive culture amongst groups of friends and different people. But like masking their negative stuff within that world like pisses me off.
Yeah.
Pisses me off. So it's just very unsettling. And like one major thing like you had mentioned earlier is the Tate brothers, because they come up several times in discussion, but they refuse to participate in the documentary because a lot of these guys
because they don't have control of the narrative when somebody's doing a documentary.
Yeah.
When they're doing their own stuff, they have control.
And they say that at the beginning that like it was really hard for them to even get these guys to talk to Louis Theroux because a lot of them don't talk to mainstream media because they're really trying to control everything.
Yeah.
Which is why I was surprised that they even did this in the first place. Like, hello?
Mm-hmm.
And you see a lot of them be like, I don't even know who this guy is. And I'm like, if you're agreeing to something, you look up who the person is.
And it's also funny because I've seen these things about these guys, Sneeko, Aiden Ross, Tate, and they're all like infighting. They're all like, they're kind of like in the snake is eating its own tail.
Yep.
They're fighting over, you know, he's obsessed with me. Oh, he's going to spread rumors on me. He says I'm gay. And I'm like, y'all are fucking losers.
Yeah, so like these notorious brothers, Tate brothers, who you've heard, I'm sure, across media, especially lately, Andrew and Tristan Tate are some of the most like famous figures associated with the Manosphere. And some of these guys that were in the documentary kind of like idolize these two, which is like freaking horrifying. Mm-hmm. Andrew Tate's a former kickboxing champion, of course.
Got his ass handed to him.
Who built
Jake
a massive
Paul,
online following promoting the alpha male ideology, and his brother Tristan has been closely involved with his businesses and media appearances. Like, they're basically have found a way to monetize their hate. I don't know how else to like say it.
I'm gonna squeeze this glass so hard it breaks in my fucking hand. I'm angry. So you know what? It's exciting too because we're gonna talk about the Oscars. I want to bring it up now because I don't want to sully it later when we talk about it. Mm-hmm. But the first woman winner of cinematography, I can't wait to talk about it. And I'm not going to bring these guys up, but just how cool that is, and we're going to talk about it.
Yes.
But I will not sit there and go,
with this because there's some things that we just need as humanity, as humans, and as people that live and share this planet need to be aware of because it's changing the way that like our children of the future are thinking, and it's like really, really scary. Mm-hmm. So like as of March 2026, the Tate brothers were actually arrested in Romania, connected to 2022 on charges of human trafficking, rape, and forming an organized crime group.
Yeah, of course. Duh.
In the UK, prosecutors approved 21 criminal charges against them, including rape, human trafficking, tied to alleged incidents between 2012 and 2015. Like these are really, really bad people, and these are people that are like trying to influence the men of our generation and those generations to come.
But you're literally a sex trafficker.
Like in the United States, Florida authorities opened a criminal investigation after they returned to the country in 2025. So allegedly, they have done like all these absolutely horrible things, and these are people that are promoting that way of thinking and really like negatively impacting the men and the kids of now and tomorrow. Honestly,
it's funny. I heard that Andrew Tate, like from sources, say that he has a small penis, and this makes sense because that's literally a lot of this stems from insecurities of their own volition.
So that's like what I was saying about how it's like we have to change this. We have to we gotta do something about the way that this is that this young audience is being perceived, because there's a recent study that came out recently about Gen Z men, and it is very alarming.
Yeah.
31% of Gen Z men think that a wife should obey her husband. 33% think men should have the final say in major decisions.
No, they shouldn't.
24% believe women shouldn't appear too independent. 21% say a real woman should never initiate sex.
I just blacked out. Okay, so here's...
And hold on,
okay,
it gets worse.
And then I have an analysis.
And out of that same group, 30% of those Gen Zs that were in this group say men shouldn't tell their friends, I love you. 43% believe men must always be physically tough.
And 90% of them say, don't even say I love you to your wife.
And 21% think doing anything related to childcare makes you less of a man. So not only are they thinking so negatively about women, they're also thinking so negatively about themselves. And honestly, at the end of the day, creating miserable, lonely, awful existence.
And
how sad is that?
For them and their children. Like, it's
how
also...
absolutely heartbreaking is that to think that, like, this next generation thinks like that?
Well,
like,
here's my analysis of it. It's what it is. It's truly, like, think of your teenage years. You anybody, really. Is the teenage years for a lot of people are very lonely time.
Yes.
Very lonely, and they're monetizing on that. And they're
making money off of it.
It's normal to feel like questioning life, and it's normal to be lonely sometimes as a teenager. Like,
absolutely.
And what they're doing is they're taking that and amplifying it. You know, you know what? If I was in high school and I had lonely times, but you have this person who's kind of like hitting this spot
in your brain,
which you grow out of.
Yes.
Puberty.
But that's why they're targeting young minds where their brains are not fully developed.
Because also a lot of times we go to high school, you don't get to choose who you're around. Yeah. When you leave high school, that's when your world grows and you start to choose who you're with.
Your
but
friends.
They're getting those guys before they grow out of their loneliness. Yep. Loneliness is normal as a teenager. And they're now taking that and like saying, you're not lonely, the world is fucked.
Yeah.
Baby.
Here are the people that are like-minded to you. Come together, spend your money, buy the protein powder, hate women, and buy my program. Like,
and punch my balls.
Like, it's so bad. I just, like, they're monetizing insecurities, selling courses, podcasts, and programs while getting rich off telling men that they are broken. And I just want you to know, as my bestie, I love you.
Oh my God. I want to say it to you, but I was told not to.
Oh.
As my bestie, I love you.
Let's take down these people. These people...
You heard it here. Season 2, we're taking down the Manosphere.
And
God
you're
damn it.
all over my expensive
I have never been so mad.
You're so mad. I knew it was going to hit it, but like, I think it's important to talk about. Everyone is discussing this documentary. It's enraging. It should enrage a lot of people, not just women. It should enrage a lot of people.
I think I've literally spilled 3 times during this segment, and I like never spill champagne. I'm angry. And you know what?
It should make everyone very worried. It should make everyone think about the messages that you are putting online. Because there's a lot of little innocent minds out there that are listening to you, that are following you, that are looking to you for advice and for guidance. And if you're a man and you think like this, like, go and use all your money you made and buy a private island, and everyone just go there and like never bother us again.
Do you know what's fucking manly? 2 things.
Yeah. Number
1, I'm wearing jewelry. I'm wearing a brooch, and I feel fucking great. Number 2, I love you.
Love you. Tell your friends you love them.
Tell anybody. Spread love, not ball hitting hate.
And to the women out there,
Fuck it up.
Live your best life.
Fuck it
Literally
up.
go after every fucking dream and thing that you were told you couldn't do. Because, baby, it's so much fun living your best life and being around the right people. And when you find your tribe, you thrive. You're welcome.
Moving the fuck on. I feel like we got to a circle place where...
Let's take a breath.
Let's take a breath. And
all right.
You guys, okay.
It's time. We are going to cleanse your palates. Get your champagne glasses out. Let's have a toast.
Let's have a toast.
To the Oscars.
The 2026, 2025. I don't know how you word it because it's the year 2025, but it takes place in 2026.
Yeah.
Oscars.
The Oscar Awards.
So we're going to start. I want to start here because it took palate cleanse before going to the Oscars. I'm going to tell Mike very quick. Conan O'Brien's story. Who hosted.
Who did an amazing job.
Amazing. I think I've told you this before, but I'm going to tell on the pod. That the best celebrity I ever waited on was Conan O'Brien. He comes into the restaurant. He's at my table, and I go over like I do everyone else. Happy Tuesday. And Conan O'Brien does this to me. He goes, Happy Tuesday. I'm sorry, I don't know why I did that. And then him and I just, for an hour and a half, joked together. And my sister works there. She walks over and he goes, Hey, what's your name? Just Caroline. And he goes, Caroline, you know Bobby here? She goes, That's my brother. And he's like, What? That's your... Wait, how many of you are you? I'm like, there's 6 of us. And he goes, I'm one of 6. And then he's like, What number are you guys? I go, I'm number 3. He goes, I'm number 3.
Oh, you guys are twins.
And we just vibed, had the best time. Dinner's over, they leave. Conan O'Brien comes in 5 minutes after they left. And you see him like looking around the room, and he sees me and beelines for me. He comes out to me and he just goes, I just wanted to shake your hand and say that I believe in anything that you're doing, you got it, and I just wanted to give you words of encouragement.
Aww.
And then left, and it was like,
How
just so
sweet.
sweet, and the best celebrity, just the best vibe. He's just like how he is. in real
Celebrities
life.
are one of us.
And I swear, it was like he was at a party of 4, and it was like they weren't even there. He was just talking to me like the whole time, having the best time. Best celebrity I ever waited on.
Love. Well, I mean, it checks out. He
Yeah.
seems lovely.
So let's talk about the Oscars.
Yes.
And let's start with the beginning.
The opening scene. Oh,
Just the opening, the whole opening monologue, the opening weapon scene with him running through movies.
and him dressed
as
as Gladys. Like, stop.
Just again, he hit it out of the park. Very funny. It was a very clever way to run through all the movies.
Yep,
And
literally.
to like insert himself, like they do these like montages, and I thought it was very clever, and very funny. Some of his opening jokes were just.
And he was able to talk about some very touchy subjects and things that have been going on and things, political or otherwise, in a way that didn't take away from what the joy that was the Oscar awards. He gave a message without having to like change the energy. Does that make sense?
And I love that he's so like beautifully, what you're talking about is like he does the comedy bits, and then when somebody funny gets serious, it like really hits, because he goes, no, I just want to, take the comedy out for a second and just be serious. Like, there's a lot going on in the world, but movies are beautiful because they really show us the world, and we're broadcasting over all these countries and these networks, and they do talk about the Oscars moving to YouTube in 2029, and people have criticism about that, but really, it's a bigger platform. It's not on NBC. This is going to be worldwide.
Yeah, and people from all over the world will be able to enjoy it, which I think is so important. And
less edited. People will be able to cuss.
You mean like us here?
We don't fucking cuss. So then, okay, let's just talk. Going into the Oscars, we start off every year with Best Supporting Actress.
Yes.
Strong category, and it deservedly went to, even though I have
butcher her name all the time.
Amy Madigan. I got it when it was mattered. For Weapons.
Yes.
Yeah, and cute little speech. Her and Ed Harris have been together since '86.
I know, which I did not realize.
And she kind of did a little witch laugh up there. It was really
yeah,
cute.
she seemed very in the moment. She didn't seem to, like, she probably thought about what she was going to say, but didn't write it out, and it wasn't, like, too overthought, basically.
Yeah, I thought it was really great. And then we go into animated feature, K-pop Demon Hunters.
Which we called.
We knew.
We knew.
Then I think one of the highlights of the night was the Sinner's Best Original Song performance.
Yes.
Wow, that was really cool to watch.
And there was so much going on, and so much culture and color and beauty and artwork.
Generational celebration of dance through the Black lens and also Korean lens. We had Korean dancers on there because if people watch the movie, it was a mix of cultures, not just Black culture. It was the mixing, because that's how it was in that time.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm just gonna say it, Misty Copeland.
Misty Copeland coming out and doing ballet, which was truly. I don't think that was a dig at him.
I think it was always going to be there. And also, let's just
she's the
snaps
first
for Misty Copeland, because she just had double hip replacement surgery.
And you only had one. What's your excuse? God.
And she still came out there, was beautiful.
She is the first Black
Ballerina.
Prima ballerina. That's what it is. Okay, I didn't know if there was like a different name for it, but yeah, she's the first. And so it wasn't about Timothée Chalamet, and we are not letting that happen. The story is having Black culture, and she is significant, and that's why she was in, not because of Timothée Chalamet.
And when she came out, remember I said, "Oh, she's wearing the Firebird costume." And today I saw her posting about her performance, and she said that she was wearing the Firebird costume, and I was like, I know my ballets.
So yes, this is a huge snaps to that whole performance.
Yeah.
And did you notice that the white people, the vampires, came up, and they signal to go on stage, and they go, it's just like the movie.
Just like the movie.
Can we come inside? And they're like, no, you cannot.
Can we come inside?
Great touch.
No.
Great little touch there.
Yeah.
Anna Wintour and Hathaway.
Oh my gosh.
Presenting best costume.
So good.
Was
She was in full gimmick, full character, full gimmick the whole
dress.
time.
I know we'll talk about fashion, but Anne's dress in that just gorgeous. And she's like, Anna Wintour, what do you think of my dress? Anna Wintour goes, and the nominees are.
Then she came out without her glasses and she put them on, and she was like looking around, and I was like, "What is she doing?"
Why does she not have her glasses? But I was like, "She's gonna put them on."
She's doing a bit.
She did a bit.
She committed to the bit, and it totally worked.
Totally
Loved it.
We have to talk about the first ever best achievement in casting, which was cool. I love this. They do it sometimes, but they really only did it for one category this year, where they bring out 5 actors or something to talk about the other actors, whatever, but they brought out the 5 actors to talk about the casting directors
who were nominated,
which felt very significant, using one of the best bits that they do in the Oscars for this one, and not doing it for any of the others.
Yeah, it was
felt
cool.
significant,
very significant,
because remember they came out and I go, why are these 5 people coming out? I was like, oh, that's why they're doing casting.
And I thought it was so cool because there's a lot of people behind the scenes in entertainment that are so crucial to the final product, and casting is one of them.
Casting is a major one.
And so it's wonderful to see.
That nexus, and I know you'll agree with this, stunts.
Yes.
Stunts is, I think they are adding that category, because they have that in the SAGs, or I guess the Actors Award is what they call it now. But I think the Oscars will be adding.
Would love to see that.
Stunts, because that is another category behind the scenes, but it's like
that is
truly
crucial.
Orchestrated by individuals who are doing something that not anyone can do.
Yeah. Agreed.
Okay, so let's talk about some of my favorite moments. And then I also went to One Battle After Another, best casting. I thought it was gonna be Sinners. Fine. Huge moment. One Battle After Another winning editing. And it went to Andy Jurgensen, who kissed his partner. Yeah. I'm gonna get emotional. God, what an episode. Kissed his partner before he went up on stage. And so it was really cool to see. It's always cool to see another guy winning an award and representing. Yeah. And it's just a great speech, and thanks his partner. And it wasn't about being gay. Just that's the world we're moving towards.
100%.
And then immediately followed by cinematography, going to Sinners. And we have our first woman winning the category, Autumn Gerald.
For cinematography.
God. So cool.
So good.
And the couple moments was Ryan Coogler running to go get her son.
And bringing him to the stage.
And not to the stage, but to his seat.
To the seat, yes.
To also highlight motherhood. And what, women doing more.
Because, we can do it all.
You have to work twice as hard to get half as far. And that was really cool. That and her speech, like, first time a woman, can all the women stand up? And of course, in that moment, they did. You have to. It was
really.
So cool.
Being like, I am one woman, but this is for everyone. Like,
I stand on the backside. Yeah. And it really was. And then after this. Then we have the K-pop Demon Hunters Golden performance.
Which honestly, it felt like the Oscars were just viewing a concert.
Yeah, because everybody has a light to go because they know they're gonna win.
I saw this one reel that someone posted or TikTok that was like the girl was just like, all I can think about is like Leonardo DiCaprio like waving
And
his
then they
glow
showed
stick around.
And so it really felt like this segment was for the girls and the gays.
Yeah.
We had
And they
editing
were
for a
fabulous.
gay, cinematography for a woman, and then the K-pop Demon
Demon
Hunters
Hunters.
golden. I was like, oh, we're eating right now.
Yeah. I like this timeline.
This
This timeline is nice.
And then like other notable things. Sean Penn won for supporting actor. I thought he was very good. I was it my choice for performance? I think it's deserved.
Yes.
I would have chosen.
He was very, very good.
I would have chosen Delroy or Stellan Skarsgård for sentimental value, which I left. Sentimental value winning foreign language film.
Mm-hmm.
International film. I don't know what they call it anymore. Anyways, then we go on to Jessie Buckley winning for Hamnet. We knew that was going to happen. Chloe Zhao wearing. That's her second Oscar-winning actress. Nomadland and Princess McDormand from 2020-21. Also, Chloe Zhao. We didn't talk about this in the beginning. Wearing all black and a veil because she's mourning Buffy the Vampire Slayer, not moving forward to Hulu. Okay, but this is about the Oscars. Anyways, then one of the savior of the night, because it was kind of an okay. Like I was like the winners, blah blah blah, but best actor goes to Michael
B. Jordan.
And great speech, well-deserved
His
actor.
mom was with him.
He's like, my dad flew in from Ghana. And, I love when he's like, you talk about the backs that you stand on to get here.
Yeah.
And he brings up Sidney Poitier. There's also a picture of him. It's somewhere in the Oscars, whatever, afterwards. And he's holding his Oscar and he's looking at a photo of Sidney Poitier with his Oscar. Because he's the first black man to have won. But he also says Forrest Whitaker, Will Smith, Denzel.
Yeah, he had a long list.
A list of men who
he looked up to.
Yeah. And that was, to me, was like a saving grace. At least that happened. Because then, and I think it is well-deserved, one Battle After Paul Thomas Anderson won for directing. Still no black man has won Best Director in the 98 years, but it will be Ryan Coogler soon. Also, and then one battle winning Best Picture. Mm-hmm. What I do love about Sinners and other past winners, that has been a new trend, is I love movies winning that aren't making an Oscar movie. Sinners was not an Oscar bait movie.
Yeah.
It is not. They made a vampire generation song soul telling story that deserves to be nominated because it's somebody telling a great story in a great way, in a masterful way. That won Best Cinematography. Meow, 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 Autumn. It's like similar to Everything Everywhere All at Once. They made a movie. They didn't make an Oscar movie. Coda, we made a movie, not an Oscar movie.
Yeah.
And having this trend of these movies just telling a great story.
Being a good movie as opposed to being like, I need to be a blockbuster and win all the awards.
Yes, because Marty Supreme feels like we're trying to win Oscars.
Yeah.
So speaking of which, Marty Supreme
didn't win a single one.
Went 9 for 9, 0 wins. Last year, Timothée Chalamet's movie, A Complete Unknown, 8 for 8 losses. So his last two movies have won 15 out of 15 Oscars. Lost. Did I say
lost?
Lost. They lost 15 Oscars. I mean, Timothy, little
Tim.
Yeah, we're not going to waste our breath about you because you didn't win nothing. Anyway, so I think that is my Oscar talk. Is there anything that I'm missing that
jumped out at me? No, I thought it was great. I loved the moment with the bridesmaids.
Love it. One of my favorite presenting. People are also complaining, they cut off one speech, which was K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yes.
The winners, and they're like, they give bridesmaids
5 minutes, blah, 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 yeah.
blah. And I'm like, first of all, think about it. The K-pop Demon Hunters had a whole song. Also, when you have 3 winners in one award, they tell you before, pick one person to speak, to cut down speeches. And some people break the rule, but usually if you see 3 people up there with Oscars, one person speaks. And the guy tried to get a word in. I'm like, you guys, don't be mad at the bridesmaids. Be mad at maybe the producers of the Oscars.
Yeah, the person that couldn't give them an extra 20 seconds. Like, I don't think it would have hurt anybody to have an extra 20 seconds. The show was already 3 hours and 45 minutes long.
But
we're already here.
Let's not attack the cast of Bridesmaids.
No.
Okay, so before we go into fashion, I have just a little trivia.
Okay.
Speaking of SNL.
Okay.
I was going to trivia, but I'm giving it away. There's only one SNL cast member of all time who has won an Oscar.
Okay.
Do you know who that is?
No.
Robert Downey Jr.
Oh.
Because he was on SNL for like 6 months.
You
No
know,
other cast
I
members
should have
won.
known that.
There is only one SNL cast member who was nominated while on the show. Kristen Wiig for Bridesmaids for writing. So yes, it's also that's such a movie. It's
Important.
and it's so quotable and deserves that nomination.
Yeah.
So yeah, you heard me last night. I had a trivia out the wazoo of Oscars. Maybe one day when I have you ask me like, can you name the past 26 winners since 2000? I bet I could
Let's see if you can remember them all.
I bet I could get 21.
I mean, your movie trivia knowledge is at a high level. It's elite.
Okay, so before we're gonna fashion, I do also want to mention the In Memoriam, which I think was one of the best In Memoriams.
It was beautifully done.
That I've ever seen. Really, they started off with Rob Reiner, Billy Crystal talking about Rob Reiner, and then did this, great little the montages, and then we go into Rachel McAdams talking about Diane Keaton.
Brought me to tears.
Brought me to us all to tears.
Yeah, we all had a little cry.
And then it finished with Barbra Streisand singing.
Then when she sang
about Robert Redford, and I just said to you guys last night, I go, you guys, you're also watching the In Memoriam, I know this is a lot of people. You forget, you go, oh my God, that person died. Oh my God, that person died. You kind of are reminded.
Yeah.
And as we get older, just more people are famous, more Titans exist, and we're going to be having greater
more people that we grew up watching.
Exactly. We're going to have greater losses, and these In Memoriams are going to be like an hour long one day. Catherine O'Hara. Oh my God. Okay. Let's
we'll lighten the mood though.
Yeah.
The Oscars were beautiful, and not to be forgotten is the fashion, because I think that adds a level of beauty to the show.
Can I start with one just to get anger out of the way? Dennis O'Leary.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin O'Leary.
Kevin.
So I don't care about his name. I don't know where Dennis came from. Do you know Kevin O'Leary?
Yes.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
The $30 million necklace.
Yes.
That he wore. And he wore that outfit that people were calling like the vase you walk by at the museum because you're running out of time. But man, people are dying and you're wearing that. And it's ugly and tacky. And I know it's Chanel, but...
That's too expensive.
It's so... You don't need a $30 million.
Look at our jewels.
Oh my God.
This is from the Louvre.
That's also, speaking of that, if you're watching, she's wearing the green necklace I found at the Louvre. From season 1, if you recall.
If you recall. The episode came out in
episode.
November if you would like to go and look back on it.
It was like Paris Fashion Tinsel or something.
Yeah.
In that episode. Yeah. Okay, so that was my...
You had to get that out of the way.
Ooh.
Okay, well,
sounds like you love the Manosphere.
He wanted all the jewels for himself. None for the women.
God, $30 million necklace. Fuck
so
off.
Let's talk about Oscar fashion, because you know that's all I was there to see. Mm-hmm. Even though I was not really there, I was on my couch.
And the gay and the woman winning.
Well, that as well.
Yeah.
So this is the 98th Academy Awards, and let me tell you, everyone did not come to play. Mm-hmm. We saw everything from literal feathers. Mm-hmm. Ostrich, duh, we don't do chicken.
No.
Sparkle, rhinestones, couture drama, and the one thing that we saw over and over again, and why we are wearing them today, is the new trend, I think, for spring, summer, and beyond, the brooch.
The brooch.
There were so many articles today written about the brooch, and we noticed it right away. So many people were wearing a brooch.
I also knew it because when I did that thing in Paris, speaking of Paris, when I worked in Cannes, I wrote we were all wearing... So one of the guys that I was with was very fashion forward, mm-hmm. and he's like, "Do you want to wear one of my brooches almost every day?" So I was adding brooches in the compliments you were getting for brooches.
Well, now we're brooch people.
Now we're brooch people.
You slutty little chokers and brooch people.
That's right. Diamonds.
So let's start off with the women, right? The women that stood out.
Yep.
We will go through the women and then the men, and then I have a little secret thing for you at the end.
Oh dear God.
So yes, let's start off strong, right? Let's go across some of the top looks of the night. We had Jessie Buckley, who wore Chanel, and she won the Best Actress. She showed up in custom pink and red chiffon inspired by Grace Kelly's 1956 Oscar look.
Do you know what's funny? I really hate pink and red together. I almost never excuse it.
I love it.
It worked.
I think that when done right, it works.
I think she did it right, and I really hate the combo every time I see it. But I did not have a problem with it last night.
All right. Moving on, we go to my girlfriend, Teyana Taylor.
Yeah.
She looked so good.
How does she can she look ugly?
I don't think she can.
No.
And she takes a lot of pride in styling herself, and she is a huge part of like every look she wears on the red carpets. She is a huge part of styling it.
I'm sorry,
goes on record about that.
Has anybody ever looked so hot being pregnant, like shooting a machine gun or whatever in the movie? I was like,
it's
the
rude.
fact that she's so
it's rude.
hot.
So she was also wearing Chanel in a semi-sheer black and white gown covered in pearls and crystals with the ostrich feather details that were gorgeous. I love it. I would wear that. When the second I saw her on the red carpet, I said I would like that in my size. Thank you very much.
You're wearing Muppet right now.
I am wearing Muppet.
Dead
And
Muppet.
Bowie's grandparents. No.
Oh my god.
No. Sorry, Peta. This is from the polyester.
PETA.
Peta. Then we saw Emma Stone. Obviously, she was wearing Louis Vuitton. She was white beaded Empire waist dress. But took over 600 hours to make. That is some couture. Nicole Kidman returned in a peplum dress in a powder pink Chanel gown covered in feathers as well. I think it was very Nicole. I thought it was very pretty. I thought it was gorgeous. Kate Hudson. We actually saw Kate Hudson in, I feel like she wore 2 different outfits, if I'm not
All right.
wrong. Well, the Go Gru.
Oh yeah, because she had the
moment
little
with
Yoda, the little
Baby
Baby Yoda.
Yeah, so Kate Hudson was in Giorgio Armani, Jean Grey. Oh my gosh.
Jean Grey.
No,
X-Men.
Jade green bustier gown.
Gorgeous color.
Yeah, the color was insane. $35 million green diamond necklace.
That's it. These are worth more than that. I sold that from the Louvre. I mean, found it at the Louvre. Outside.
Elle Fanning was very, princess fairy tale and Givenchy. White corseted ball gown embroidered with silver wisteria. It was very beautiful, very romantic. Demi Moore, our queen Demi.
Oh, ostrich feathers.
I don't think it was ostrich.
It was human feathers.
I don't think it was ostrich.
Peacock?
I'm not sure. Maybe it was peacock. Definitely wasn't chicken.
Oh, it wasn't ostrich.
It was not ostrich because they were long and skinny. Pheasant, perhaps?
I don't know about that. That doesn't sound very good.
We'll have to look that up in the notes.
Yeah.
But yeah, she had black and green feather gown, which I thought was really cool. A lot of people were like kind of on the fence about it, saying it wasn't really like screaming Gucci, but like I was okay with that.
Yeah.
And also drama. Hello. Hello, drama. Hello, Oscars. If you're gonna wear a feather, I really have no idea what kind of feather it was.
No.
It was definitely not ostrich feather, but
Human feather.
it was human feather. Wunmi Mosaku.
It's Mosaku. Yeah.
Mosaku, sorry about that. I apologize. She was also wearing Louis Vuitton, emerald green sequin gown with cutouts and exposed shoulders. Gorge. Rose Byrne.
Oh, looked amazing.
This look I was obsessed with. I thought she looked so good. Her necklace was incredible.
The necklace is what everyone's
is talking about. It was a 22 karat gold, a yellow diamond necklace.
But it has a structure to it, and that's what everyone's
Yeah,
talking
it was
about.
like
It doesn't hang on you, it's a
wrapped.
structure.
It was art, as opposed
Yeah.
to just being a hanging piece, like our pieces we are wearing
Yeah,
today.
yes.
So her dress is a black mermaid gown by Dior with Lily of the Valley flowers on
The
it.
way that it was balanced with the flowers on the top and the bottom, and the necklace being, it was really.
And I am giving a
Mwah.
special mention to Melissa McCarthy,
Yes.
who was in a custom, and I'm going to butcher this name,
George.
Fioha Haksimajili gown. Sorry if I said that wrong.
Mhm.
That was black with rose gold moments covered in crystals and pearls. I felt like it was so well fitted to her body. She looked like a perfect hourglass. She looked stunning, and I thought it was the best she's looked.
Amazing.
I really think she looked. When the bridesmaid lineup came out, her and Rose Byrne, I was like, yes,
Yeah.
girls, yes. I thought that was really incredible. So let's move on to the men,
Okay.
because we here at the I Don't Like That podcast
Have opinions.
opinions.
And our opinions are fact.
Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan can do no wrong. Who won Best Actor, obviously, was also wearing Louis Vuitton.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
He, sleek mandarin collar tux. You could tell because the collar was different. finished with a massive David Yurman diamond brooch.
Yeah, so it also had like a nod to Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like thought about like him compared to Timothy Chalamet. Like Michael B. Jordan looked like a winner, just sitting there.
He looked like a star.
He looked like, I was like,
He
that's a
looked
winner.
rich and expensive and a winner.
Winner.
Also, I really want to know what his mom was wearing because she looked divine.
Oh, she looked amazing.
She had like a stole, like a.
Is that his first Oscar nomination?
I don't know.
I think it
I
is.
feel like that's something you should
you
know, Mr.
always-
Oscar. Oscar knowledge.
That's why I'm like questioning it. That's also, I will take my mother to my first Oscar nomination.
100%.
Then my husband the second one, and then you're at the third one.
So, when you will actually win.
But no matter what, you go to the Vanity Fair party with me all 3 years.
Oh, duh.
Yeah.
Because imagine the looks, darling.
My honey.
All right, moving on to my other boyfriend, Jacob Ellerdy.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was too big. Somehow he's 5'6". 6'5".
He is huge. I'm like 5'6".
How much fabric is that to make it look too
So
big?
he was in a 70s inspired tux from Bottega Veneta.
Bottega Louis. Go on.
Bottega Veneta. It was a flared pant with a pointed boot, which I think is cool because a lot of men always go the traditional tux-me. And I feel like those little small changes, like the cut of the pant being a flare or the way that Michael B. Jordan's collar was done differently, elevate the classic suited look of a man so much more. Doesn't mean you have to go and be like in a full fur coat or like a print that's like strange or something.
No, just
but like elevate it.
not just
Even
like
I like when they have a different like hue if they're like
or
a
if they
deep
have that
purple.
collar that's like that.
Yeah.
You know.
100%.
Just something that's
And
not-
our friend officially Coleman Domingo, who we love.
Oh, he fucking can't miss.
He was wearing a pearl encrusted ivory tuxedo. I mean, come on.
He does not
Come on.
fucking miss. He just doesn't.
Yeah, with a capelet, like kind of cape.
Caplet. I don't fucking know. Capelet.
Timothy, like
Whatever.
we don't.
You say
Designed by
capelet, I
Pharrell
say
Williams, also with Louis Vuitton. There's a lot of Louis Vuitton this year.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I thought outstanding. Cillian Murphy, he was in a deep midnight blue velvet. Again, color, texture.
Yeah.
Love it. Saint Laurent blazer instead of that classic black.
Less
like we
less
talked
velvet.
about.
Like the last year was a lot of velvet. This year was brooch.
Was brooch. Last year, oh yes, last year so much velvet.
And this
I remember
year's?
us commenting on that. This
Brooch.
year, brooch.
I mean, I don't know if you have it in there, but Pedro Pascal and his like white fitted with the thing, the flower.
He looked so cute and he had no mustache. He was
looked
all clean
fitted.
shaven.
People are like, who is this man?
Who is this hot
Sorry to this
man?
man, I do not know who that is.
Who is that? Yeah, and he didn't even have a jacket. He just had the fitted ivory
Yeah.
shirt with the giant flower brooch.
But it also did not feel underdressed.
No, it felt very couture, very
Very
put together,
couture, yeah.
very rich, very
So that's the thing,
superstar.
man. You don't even have to wear a jacket, but just make sure
Understated, honey, but
make sure you've got it together.
yeah. So Charles Melton wore also a navy sequined Armani tuxedo. Color, texture, again. And guess what? I love a little sparkle. Austin Butler. He was in a sharp classic Celine razor tailored tux. Exaggerated kind of 1950s bigger lapels, which adding a little flair to the traditional. Ryan Gosling, he was seen on the carpet in burgundy Gucci suit.
Yum.
With metallic piping. Here for it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ryan Gosling. Thank you. Jeremy Allen White was in a cream Calvin Klein tux. No tie. So, to finish out,
Yes.
of course, in podcast tradition, we must visit Connor's Corner.
Oh, Connor's Corner. 'Cause he
With
was
a
at the Oscars.
side of Hudson Williams.
Yes, of course. Remember, I put this on and I go, I feel like Hudson.
So Connor actually did not go to the ceremony.
He went to
himself.
Vanity Fair. Yeah. I heard you about that shirt.
But don't worry. Just wait.
Oh my god, it's so good.
He absolutely showed up to the Vanity Fair party. And honestly, when they both showed up, they were like kind of matching.
Yeah.
So Connor wore a straight from the Saint Laurent Fall 2026 menswear collection, completely sheer chocolate brown mesh turtleneck, paired with high-waisted mocha trousers. When I tell you these photos that I saw of him in different light, the shirt had an iridescent, like
Lightning.
it looked.
Did you see it has lightning in it?
Yes, like it looked so cool.
Fucking cool. Because you don't see the lightning in video, but certain flashes,
In
certain angles.
in certain photos,
there's
it
lightning
completely
going
just
to
looked
the
like a
shirt.
mesh chop. But
Ugh.
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 He accessorized it with a chunky Tiffany's chain and stud earrings, which was all valued at around $285,000.
And we're going only up from there.
And this is where I said, camp. He had the fur stole over his arm. Girl.
Oh, come on, Pod.
Gorge. It was like so fashion, so drama, so rock star, so in the moment, so like I'm hot, I'm sexy, I'm with it, I'm fit.
He's
Did
the
I say
hottest
hot?
thing. Yeah, you did. He's the hottest thing in Hollywood right now.
So yeah, Hudson also.
I want him and Michael B. Jordan to kiss.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Hudson did go to the ceremony, and he was in a classic black Balenciaga tux, accessorized by Bulgari diamond
Brooch.
and some gold hoops. But what everyone's talking about is him at the Vanity Fair party, because he also was wearing a sheer black Balenciaga tank with a veil-like train. Did you see him floofing his train in the photos and the videos?
No.
Yeah.
Need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he literally, like, the two of them were both wearing, like, a solid pant and a sheer top. And they were like, oh.
Oh, me.
Like,
oh,
one had a
me.
train and one had a fur muff. Like,
They're bringing it. They're bringing it.
Everyone stop.
Thank you.
Everyone just quit and go home.
You don't have
Quit.
To, you don't. No. Step your fucking dicks up. I didn't say
Step
pussy.
your pussy up.
Step your dicks up.
Could do it either. Whatever. Yeah. So,
Men have pussies. Step your pussy up.
yeah, and let's all talk about it. This woman deserves her flowers as well, because Hudson's most valuable and incredible accessory was his girlfriend that he brought to the Vanity Fair party.
Good for her.
Miss Caitlin Rose Larson, who is a tattoo artist out of British Columbia.
Prince Rose.
Caitlin Rose.
Wasn't that Rose from the show? Doesn't he date a girl named Rose in the show?
Yes.
Oh my God! It's all like
It all comes together.
It's all a certain life is a
So
circle.
this was their like red carpet debut together, and so everyone was very excited about it. She was wearing a sheer black floral lace dress from Bronx and Banco. I have worn some dresses from Bronx and Banco. I believe they are a company out of Australia, and they have very cool stuff.
Cool.
Very cool, like expensive but attainable. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
With dramatic cutouts, they looked so cute, and she had like emerald earrings and black Jimmy Choo shoes on. I just thought that they looked perfect. So, well played, everyone. But step your pussy up. Step it up.
Step your dick up.
Step it up, because these boys are taking no prisoner.
Is that all you? Is that the end of the fashion?
That's the end of the fashions. That's us.
I know now we're going to be ending. We're not going to do it because it's soon to premiere, but we end every episode with the I don't like that, and we don't need to do that today because I think we have a lot we didn't like.
No, I have something.
Do you?
Yeah.
Because I have something. I know how. Give me your. What's your I don't?
And it's
everybody
fashion
stop.
related.
What's your I don't like that of the week?
The I don't like that of the week, guys. And this gets 5 guys. I haven't said 5 guys this whole episode.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? I don't like Heidi Klum's dress from the Vanity Fair Oscar after party. I am appalled because this woman is stunning. She never misses. She has one of the most iconic bodies and most beautiful faces in the history of the planet and human existence. And I was so annoyed by this dress. Heidi, girl, who styled you? Because it's not good. I didn't like it. You're so beautiful. This dress was so bad. It was like buttery yellow.
Ooh.
And had these like weird cutouts that were in weird places, which were like not flattering to anybody.
All the money in the world, am I right?
And also, I was like, who designed this? Because what the fuck is happening? It was by Chrome Hearts. And Chrome Hearts, I think Chrome Hearts has like
Butter
dressed...
Yellow by Chrome
Exactly. Chrome Hearts has done some crazy, amazing looks with like Kim Kardashian at the Met Gala, like done these really cool, like lots of chains and crosses and leather work and like
yeah, of course,
very
like
rockin'
like,
style
really,
and
yeah.
stud and dark and deep and like a little gothy and edgy. Butter yellow. No, you guys owe Heidi Klum an apology because that was not cute.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
We're waiting.
I don't like that.
We're
Chrome
waiting for
Hearts,
that.
apologize to our queen, Heidi Klum. Thank you. That's my...
That's your I don't like that. The week. I know. I want to make mine Oscar related, but I'm gonna
I
bring
also
it back.
don't like the Manosphere, but anyway.
Do you know what I don't like this week?
What?
I don't like that Buffy has been canceled at Hulu, and I thank you for respecting my privacy at this time. I don't have a comment on it right now, as it is still fresh and new. But I think that I have a way to end this episode. I'm just going to pull him out, or Oscar. Just pull him to the forefront.
Everyone.
Put him right here.
Everyone, we won an Oscar.
We won an Oscar. We have this Oscar. That's all we'll say about that. This is how I'm going to end this episode. To season... Hold on, I did kind of drink all my
You've been
champagne.
drinking it through the
I'm a little
Manosphere.
drunk.
The Manosphere segment, you were pissed.
Cheers to season 2, and this is how I want to end this episode. Is I want to end it with the story or the Girl Scout song that Diane Keaton would sing on set, and Rachel McAdams graciously told us what that was. And it is, cheers, make new friends but keep the old. One is silver, the other is gold. A circle is round, it has no end. And that's how long I'll be your friend.
Cheers.
Cheers to season 2, and to you, and to you.
Cheers, everybody. Here's
Cheers.
to season 2. See you guys next week.
See you next week.
You can listen to new episodes and old episodes of the I Don't Like That podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and iHeartRadio.